So I just got my camera. Well, I didn't just get the camera, but I just got it out of the house. This is the camera that shoots in 8K, but YouTube only lets you get 4K. This trailer I just bought for doing junk removal hauls. And by the way, once again, if you want some junk removed and you live in Eastern North Carolina, call the number at the bottom of the screen, and we can haul your junk away. Anyways, that's one of the trailers we use. We got two trailers, a van, and a truck. And our van's currently in the shop, but that is the plan, to have a van and a trailer on the road and a truck and a trailer on the road. So we'll be able to haul quite a bit. And we do remove pianos. So if you have a piano and you want it removed, call this number. We can do it. Now, the next plan is to get this table right here removed. Corner. Then I'm going to put all the junk, because I got a lot of junk. And I don't want to fill up my building again. So I'm going to take and put the junk in this corner and neatly stack it. All the junk that's in this building, I'm going to put in that corner. So we can put a table over there and a table over there, and we can get this studio going. Got to move all the stuff over to the side because I had to get rid of these benches that are in here. Like I said, we used to sleep out here every now and then. But we just did it for fun. We'd sleep out here just for fun. But we don't do that anymore. And now it's going to be my studio, so we're going to use it a lot more than when we were sleeping out. Yeah, I'll probably be out here. No, I will be out here every day now. So I'm getting a lot more use out of my building. That was built with pallets. That's even more insane. More insane. My mom built the pallets. My mom built the building with pallets, by pallets. I'd love to be able to tell you how long it took, but I can't remember. But it did take quite a while. Going out the door. Trying to figure out how to get this out the door.
Run it on the side.
My mom just asked me what I'm doing. You want it on top of that?
What?
You want it on top of that other bench? I thought that's where you told me to put it.
I'm gonna drop it in this garage.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna use them as shelves.
It don't work the shelves, because that'll be one shelf, and
Stack the other one on top of it.
I was about to break the legs off, but I guess that's, you want to fill the shelves, that I don't need to break the legs off. You're gonna have to do some work to make what you're thinking work, because it's longer than that bottom bench. But if you put some wood at the end,
Both my things.
oh, Okay, I see what you're saying. They're the same length, right? All right. Hey, yeehaw. We do junk hauls. You should call the number at the bottom of the screen if you got junk removal in Eastern North Carolina. Now I can stack the boxes in the corner and we can really get rolling. I never hooked up a computer with multiple screens, so I don't really know how many screens you can have. But I have an endless supply of TV screens. If you can use TV screens, I'm going to have a lot of screens. I wouldn't do any more than 4, but I think I might have 4 if it's possible. That will be so easy to edit videos and shit like that. I just think that'll be good. What? Okay, make some noise. She's gonna cut some with the skill saw outside, so you might want to turn. I'll turn the volume down in the video. Yeah, I'll be right back. We're the junk out of the building, so we can move along. But check this freaking piano out that we got today. That's fucking awesome, huh? Anyways, I changed the plans a little bit. I said I was originally gonna put the table in the middle of the building and let Alexander have one computer facing one way and me facing the other way on the same table. But I've decided I'm actually going to keep this table in the building, let Alexander get on one table, and I got another table, the one I was going to put in the middle. We're going to put it in that corner. We're taking these benches out. Because at one time we used to hang out in here and sleep, do little sleepovers in the building. But I'm going to take the benches out. And don't go to saying I'm homeless. There's my home over there. I know y'all are quick to judge. This is my little man cave I'm trying to build. Anyways, I'm gonna put this one right here, and I'm gonna put this table right here. That's the building, and another table right there. That's the plan. So that's where we're going. Keep watching. Let me tell you a little something you don't know about me. What I do for a living. I do junk removal actually, and in fact, if you want something done and you live in Eastern North Carolina, you can call the number at the bottom of the screen and we can remove your junk and we'll give you an estimate if you take some pictures. Anyways, let me tell you the dream that I'm living right now. Obviously, y'all know I love wrestling and making videos about TNA wrestling, how WWE sucks, how AEW sucks, how TNA is the best. So the plan is in motion. I want to tell you just a little something. Yesterday we had a yard sale and I cleared almost $1,000 selling stuff. These items out here are just $1. $1 for anything you see in this video. $1. Everything out here is $1. Everything's out here is $1. If you're a dealer and you want to buy everything, come out and do it. Make a deal. Anything you want, $1. Anything you see in this video is $1. Anything you see in the video is $1. Every item is $1. It was off the chain big. This right here is my garage. I'll show you my garage. It was level full. And actually, you see a lot of shit in there, but this garage was level full. And this carport that I'm under right now, it was also level full. And it extended a good 10 feet beyond this carport with stuff. That's what I sold yesterday at the yard sale, and I was selling everything for $1. No lie, $1. Because I get it all from junk removal. Anyways, the dream, here it goes, is right here. It's actually another place where I had tons and tons of stuff that I also sold at the yard sale. So you can imagine this building was full, this carport was full, and that building was full, level full. And we sold everything. Well, pretty much anything. What we did sell was resulted in $1,000. We had to haul off a little bit at the end, but most of it sold. Anyways, this is the dream. This is my shed. A little shed I have. I actually built this thing. Actually, my mom built this out of pallets. Out of fucking pallets. She built this. It's freaking awesome, huh? Anyways, it's got a lot of junk still in here. But here we go. We're doing a little walk around. It's not going to have anything other than what I want. I got a little good old Red Bull because I'm planning on making a long night because I just bought me a new computer. And when this video is over, you're going to see the final results. Anyways, we did 2 pianos, and then I came home. We did about 3 runs to the dump to dump a bunch of stuff from junk removals. And now here we are. I'm in my building, and here's the big plan. I'm going to turn this into my YouTube studio. It's going to be fucking awesome. Bought a new computer. Got a computer for my son and a computer for me. We're going to set a desk right here in the middle, and with the desk in the middle, we're going to put one computer facing one way and one computer facing the other way, so he got a little bit of privacy, even though he's 5 years old. And I have my privacy. And you know how old I am, 38. So that's the dream. I'm living the dream. I'm going to have my own YouTube studio, shooting my YouTube videos, talking about professional wrestling, and doing my junk removal. And let me tell you, we're going to do more videos talking about junk removal in the gig economy. Because I tell you, you can make $500 a week doing things like Spark Driver for Walmart. All you got to do is hit the incentives. It really is a true story. You can make $500 a week doing Spark Driver for Walmart. It's a true story. I know because I've done it. Anyways, I'll catch you in this next vlog. I'll do another entry here when I get a little of this shit out. But for now, thanks for watching. Been sidetracked a little bit. My mom started the skill saw, and apparently the drop cord doesn't work, or at least that's what I'm hoping it is. So I'm gonna do it redneck style, and I gotta go get the plug. Hold on. I'm gonna cut this off and hook it to the end of the drop cord.
I need this for my
Anyways, I got electrical tape, probably got it from a job too. Everything comes from a job. The drop cord probably came from a job. Actually, it didn't. It came from my dad during the hurricanes. Cut. Damn you. We're going to do this. We just got to get it cut through this heavy duty. There it went. I ain't got no worries about it being thick enough. It's thick. Wind's blowing my camera around. Skin this, and then skin the wires and braid them together, and tape them up. We'll have, unless it's a different problem other than this. I think this is the problem. We'll find out. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn away from you. There we go, skin it back now. There we go, there we go. Now just gotta skin this wire, and then do the same thing to the drop cord. Taking forever. Hey, yeah, definitely got sidetracked here. Studio roadblock number one. Got to keep Mama happy. She's wanting to cut up the picnic table that's right behind, right here. She's wanting to cut this up because it came from a job and it was rotten. We brought it home thinking we were going to salvage it, but it's rotten. It's going to the dump. Anyways, she's wanting to cut it up so we can put it in the back of the trailer that I showed you earlier. So that's her plan. And the tree from the big snowstorm that I did a documentary on. The tree knocked down part of our fence, the chain link fence. We got chain link fence. She's currently fixing that while I fix this. Always doing something. That's going to be what this channel starts becoming. It's definitely going to stay about wrestling, but I'm going to venture into the hustle of junk removal because it is a hustle. But it's what I do, and it pays very, very well. So. Ah, you, but it's really hard work physically. It's taking a toll on my hands because it's doing motions that I'm not used to doing with my muscles. There's another. I got one more left. One more left. Same color coordinated as the drop cord, so it'll be easy to know which one goes where. Even a dummy like me can do it. Oh, goodness gracious. Taking forever to skin make this drop cord, but save fucking money. That's all I'm about, saving money. This drop cord came from my dad when we had Hurricane Florence come through. You can look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. He gave me some drop cords to get to my generator, to have a drop cord that could get to my generator. Because my dad, he has a Generac because he's got money like that, but I don't have money like that, so I just got the standard generator that most people have. People that have generators, of course. Not most people have generators, but people that do have generators, I have that kind of generator. I'll put a picture of what kind of generator I have. Something that looks like this, and not the exact one. Okay. Now the other one should be a little bit easier because the cord is already exposed, so it should be a little bit easier. I just gotta rip this off. I think a hammer would be the best way to just bust this off. I think that's what I should do. I'm gonna do it that way, whether I should or not. Gonna bust the end of this off. Okay, I don't think this is a good plan. I thought it was. It sounded good on paper. Thought I would just bust. There we go. I got what I wanted. No, not yet. She just asked me did it work. I got the plug off. That's where we're at. You'll know it worked when you hear the saw. Can you go get me the skill saw? Can you go get me the skill saw? Where? No, it's on the porch, ain't it? All right. She said she'll go get it in a minute. I'll probably end up going and getting it. I hear jobs coming in. People wanting us to do work for them. You hear my phone just go off? That's what that was. Or somebody just calling the wrong number, because that number is just for jobs. Skin this water's gonna kick in my ass. All right. Now it's time to breed them to go. Start with the green. Green for go. Let's go. still wrapping the wire. Green's wrapped. Green's together. Green's to green. Now I do white. Fuck, it came out. Black to black. Here we go. And then I'll wrap the whole thing all at once. So now we're on the black.
Are you close?
Yeah, I'm on the last one, taping it up, and then I'm gonna wrap the whole thing at once, all the way around all of them. Once I get the black wrapped. Are you getting close? Oh, you got that fence thing going on a little bit.
Well, I don't know what it is, but that fence is kicking my ass.
Fence is kicking your ass, huh?
Well, I got a 30-foot section on.
Mom, you think removing a piano is hard? I'm trying to get her to talk about it, but she don't want to be on camera. She said it ain't an easy task. Today wasn't bad. It was first floor pianos. We have done a piano from the fourth floor with a rotted deck out back, and we were standing on the beams. True story. And we were scared to death we were going to fall through. And then I was scared it was going to throw me over the balcony as it was coming down the stairs. It was going to push me over the balcony. This was nothing like this. This first floor, packed the trailer up to the door and roll. You put plywood down so the piano would roll across the trailer, and it rolled right out of the house right onto the trailer. As simple as it sounds. I mean, it's still heavy as hell. It's still a piano, but stand-up piano, by the way. I'll show a picture of it right here. But it is what it is. I love doing what I do. I mean, I would love to get paid to just do YouTube videos, but I'm not there yet. Maybe one day.
I'll go plug in the other end.
No, that ain't funny. She said she was going to plug in the other end while I'm messing with the wires. This is the most rigged looking thing it is, but it is rigged, so that's why it looks rigged. I damn sure tell you, if this was the problem, it's going to work now. That's all it really matters. I'm putting all this tape on here because I'm freaking paranoid and I don't want to get nobody shot. Probably not necessary, but I'm a paranoid son of a bitch. And I got the tape off a job, so it ain't coming out of my pocket. But if my mom dies or I die, that would be something I will have to be talking about when I get to the paradise. So I'd rather not. All right. Hey. I guess she's not up there where she can do it. So plug in the skill saw. I'm gonna have to go up there and plug in that. Turn off. Let you walk with me. Hey, you up there?
Yeah.
Plug in this. Plug it in. That's Bella. Look at her. She looked at me as soon as I said her name. Hey, Bellsy. That's my son, dog. Hold on, I'll check. Moment of truth. Let's make sure. All right, my camera died, so I'm recording with my phone now. Moment of truth. Let's see if it works. We're in business. All right, back to building the studio. I've been sidetracked again. My mom wanted this fence unbent, so we put it up on this thing right here and unbent it. I've been sidetracked again, but I got it done. Maybe I'll get this building going in the studio set up. We're taking some cabinets that we got from the gym job. We took out an entire gym, all the equipment in a gym, and we got the refrigerator and the ice pack machine. We got everything that's in a gym, but it was actually a therapist rehabilitation center, not a gym. But so there was only one piece of each equipment, but there was a whole lot of equipment. So we're headed to that to sell this two filing cabinets, medical filing cabinets. So hopefully they actually buy it because it's quite a ways away. I'll see you in the next one. Speaking of the piano job, the table and all these chairs, they came from another job, and this came from another job. The tables and the chair came from the same job as the piano, but one of the pianos, we did two today again. And this came from another job. I don't have a clue what job that was. And it's going to be right outside my studio. There's my studio right there. So here we are in the studio. My little office, I guess, or studio, whatever you want to say. It's not fully set up. I don't have everything exactly like I want it. But I'm in the building by myself. Whenever I want to shoot, I can scream when I want, yell when I want. I'm not gonna wake anybody else up in the house. It's pretty cool setup I have. I want to have 3 screens, but my HDMI USB to HDMI adapter is not working. It's not compatible with my computer. I have my adapter is more newer than my computer. I guess I don't know. It says I need a 2.0 and I have a 3.0. So anyone want to give me some advice on how I can get my 2-second screens running? I have big monitors just as big as this one, and it would be really kick-ass to have 3 mega screens. The plan is to mount the middle screen on the wall and the other 2 screens set on the desk to the side. I think it'll be kick-ass. My son is going to have his computer in that corner of the studio, and I'm going to be in this corner of the studio. And I want to put a logo of YouTube in the background, so when I'm filming live streaming, on YouTube during like Impact, like I used to do all the time, but I haven't done lately. I want to have the YouTube logo in the background. I want it to look kick ass, and I'm gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's all about money. I don't want to spend too much at one time, but I do like the fact that the channel's starting to pivot towards my I'll say guru of junk removal, guru of the gig economy, whether it be Spark Driver, Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever it is. I've done all the gigs, all the apps. I've run them all, and I can give you some expert advice on this channel. And of course, still always, as always, talk about some professional wrestling, TNA specifically, and how it's the best wrestling in the world, how WWE sucks. So nothing like that's gonna change. It's just there's gonna be more layers on this channel now. Tell me what your thoughts are. I'm Kid Jones, and I'm signing off.